Sagittarius. Hey, this is Tristan with Vision Psychic Hotline, and this is a general read for the sign of Sagittarius. Everybody born between November 23rd and December 21st. General reading for the sign of Sag. Most of my readings are going to be general. Whatever comes up, comes up. And it's just the way I do it for now. It could change tomorrow. But Vision Psychic Hotline is in the making right now. The reason why we're doing the YouTube channel, of course, is to promote some awareness through our website, and so we'd like to invite you to click on the link below and check that out while we're under construction. I just got off the phone with my SEO company, and we're ready to go on their end, so you'll see some psychics logging in there, and you'll be able to get a reading there too. So, sign of Sag. What are the messages and energies for the sign of Sagittarius for now, today, through until you see me again? That'll be about 30 days, and I have to do it about the 10th of the month or around there, just because everything is a little too tight at the beginning of the month. So, Sagittarius, what are the energies and messages for the sign of Sagittarius? Ooh, nice. 10 of Pentacles. So, 10 of Pentacles right off the bat. This is a great card to start out with. Overall, for the overall energy, I would say that a lot of you are number one, looking for material security, emotional security. This is a card all about security. The coins are the earth. They are the material that we work with. And coins, of course, representing money. So this has got everything to do with your emotional security relating to your financial stability. Some of you, this is going to represent where you work as well. I look at this card also sometimes as representing family money. So overall security, and the 10, of course, being the largest number for the Pentacles, other than our court cards, represents the strongest energy you can get for that feeling of security coming in. Now, directly related to the possibility of the Emperor, now this can be a father. This can be money associated with your father. This can be a father's business. This can be inheritance from the father. But this can also be for the sign of Aries. And so maybe you have a boss that's an Aries. Maybe you have a husband that's an Aries. Maybe you have a boyfriend that's an Aries and has his own business. You can look at it so many different ways, but we're going to get into it. This is the first card out in the center of your cross. And what is coming up? Crossing the Emperor. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles. So, boom. Card on the bottom of the deck, 10 of Pentacles. Overall energy, supporting energy. And what is crossing the Emperor? Okay, so this may be, again, somebody who is looking at their finances. This may be a new start, new business. This can be a large sum of money coming somebody's way from your father. Could be, again, so far a lot of these things have to do with family. They have to do with money, finances, business, emotional security regarding those things. And the Ace of Pentacles crossing the Emperor. That's favorable. Okay, so this is a positive combination, and we'll see where it goes from there. Sag. So this may be receiving money from father. Now into the foundation of your reading is the Two of Cups. Now for some of you, this can be receiving a love offer from an Aries, sign of Aries. Also, this can be receiving money from a father. Maybe this is about child support. The Two of Cups, though, for me, this is pretty much kind of suggesting to me that this is probably, for the bigger part of you, that this is a love reading, and somebody has offered you something very grounded. The Ace of Pentacles, the Pentacles represent the most grounded energy that you can get when it comes to love relationships. That's the most grounded energy. So the Ace of Pentacles represents an offer to you that is very grounded and has a lot of potential. And the Aces are also very much all about potential. So I want to say, whatever this is, new beginning, or money being given from an Aries, from a father figure, somebody that you're very close to. This is the foundation here, the foundational energy. So Two of Cups, this does feel like it is all about relationship. It feels like there is a very, deep understanding between two different people. And this can be any sexes, it doesn't matter. Male or female, doesn't matter. But the possibilities of an Aries in there. Into the recent past, Knight of Swords energy. For me, this may be a situation that happened fast. This can be associated with an air sign between the ages of, we're going to go from the ages of 25 up through the ages of about 35 concrete, and you can massage it out to about 40, 42 years old for a lot of people, maturity-wise, in emotions or chronological age otherwise. But Knight of Swords energy, this can be something that happened fast. This can be a fight with somebody in the recent past, somebody who was too into their own head, and making your life miserable. But somebody that, maybe somebody that had offered you love and kind of bolted for a little bit, and you're waiting on them. And looking at what's coming up in the first few cards there of the cross, I would say that person's coming back. If you have had somebody kind of take off, got cold feet. Coming up into the crowning, card of the Chariot. For me, some of this, looking at everything we've got going on, I do feel like in a lot of cases here this is financial, and so a lot of people are being very disciplined with their money, being very disciplined with their time, their energy, and they have something good coming as a result, some kind of an offer, some kind of a new job. This can be an increase in the position that you have. And it represents new money. And again, with that Ten of Pentacles, you're doing well. It brings in security, emotional security. But the Chariot into the crowning tells me that obstacles to this, to this experience and to this unfolding this way, they're going to be removed through being disciplined, doing what you need to do. So that's good. Can't beat that. Chariot into the crowning. Now, what comes up into the near future? Five of Pentacles. Now, Five of Pentacles, not a great card, but for me, this is into the near future. This may just be a step in the overall process of, what this is about. You're trying to achieve this. You're getting this anytime now, because this represents more or less the crossing energy and what's coming. And so this is an offer, some kind of an offer. And right now you might be feeling like you're a little out in the cold, like you're waiting on this person, this emperor or this empress, either way, or this air sign. Now, yeah, I don't have anybody for that. So Five of Pentacles. This also tells me that if you are feeling a little bit out in the cold, if you are feeling like you're missing someone, the way that I always look at it is, well, the way I should say I look at it now is that if somebody's asking not to bother them, okay, don't reach out. But if they haven't asked you not to bother them and you're sitting thinking about this person, that suffering, I think too many people go through that suffering on a day-to-day basis because they're afraid to reach out and give the wrong impression or something like that. But this sign right here, this symbol, it means that you're out feeling like you're out in the cold, but it's kind of by your own hand. I mean, you can see these people in this picture, you know, they're out there in the snow, it's cold, blizzard, and they're standing right outside of a church where, you know, church is going to give them refuge. All they got to do is go in. So what this is suggesting is you don't necessarily have to be feeling like you're out in the cold. So I do feel like, you know, one of the things that I do see in the reading is action, you know, things that there's action needing to be taken. And maybe somebody, you know, is on their way. Maybe somebody is about to take action. Maybe somebody that was all in their head recently, they kind of went away for a little bit, they're coming back, and they're a little more balanced and maybe willing to work on things a little bit calmer. Five of Pentacles into the near future. So, overall, Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. So you cross by the Ace of Pentacles. That's a positive thing. I'm going to get some clarifiers here on what this Ace of Pentacles represents to different people out there watching. And right off the bat, the first clarifying card is the Ace of Pentacles for the Ace of Pentacles. And so, for a lot of you, this does represent a job offer or a lump sum of money that's coming. A lot of you will, you know, be able to resonate with, you know, the fact that the Emperor was the first card and it's crossed by this Ace of Pentacles, and I'm looking at it going, yeah, God's given you a gift. You know, there's a blessing coming. It's coming, and for a lot of you, it does seem like it's romance. You know, it feels like it's a partner, somebody that you have a deep understanding with, a deep connection with on multiple levels. It's not just physical, it's spiritual, it's intellectual, it's on multiple levels, and it's a deep connection. So I do feel like you're being blessed, and I feel like if it was this person from the past who took off, you know, got cold feet, whatever it was, an air sign, male or female, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, or the Aries sign there for me. I've used the Emperor for Aries quite a bit, but it's also the symbol for father, so that may plug in for some of you receiving money from a father figure. So, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles again, crossing energy. Again, so it is a very grounded offer coming in, and so I want to say whether it's in love or it's in business, finances, personal, there's something that's worth something coming your direction, and all you got to do is be disciplined, okay, keep yourself balanced, do what you need to do each day, and it'll come. But that Five of Pentacles in the near future tells me, you know, you're not receiving what it is you want to receive just yet, but yet because of that symbol telling me that, you know, you could find that emotional security you're looking for, that blessing, that answer, going and looking for it. So, go. And so the Five of Pentacles I was looking at, and I clarified it, and it came up with the Five of Cups. And so maybe your action, maybe your inaction, okay, or somebody's inaction is because of their, you know, crying over spilled milk. They're, you know, thinking about what they've lost rather than what was still left, what was still available. And I feel like, you know, that five energy coming up as clarifying your Five of Pentacles energy tells me you're one step away from success, from meeting, you know, this next level in a successful way. You're in the Five energy. So that is for the month of March. We're going to do a little sneak preview of April, but not just yet. I want to go ahead and clarify the Two of Cups. Actually, I'm going to clarify the Ace of Pentacles again because it came up as the Ace of Pentacles. So again, I feel like it's money for plenty of you. Because of that Two of Cups, though, I would definitely say it's, you know, from somebody that cares about you, that this offer is coming. So it's grounded, it's genuine. You can count on it. The Star card, also clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So for me, the Star card is a super positive card. It is meaning that, number one, to stay positive and hopeful, to have faith that what it is that is best for you in the situation is coming forward. It does look like you are receiving something that you're wanting, and this card also for me represents that you're on the right path. So keep up doing the right thing every day, being disciplined, making sure you have everything taken care of that you got to take care of, and this blessing should come your way. That also represents the sign of Aquarius, the card of the star. And so I want to say that, this can also, and I like leaving it open to really any sign. But for, some of you Sages, you are specifically dealing with the sign of Aries or the sign of Aquarius in this next month in some way. And the card of the Chariot. Okay, so the card of the Chariot is the advice for how to get through this Five of Pentacles. And the card of the Chariot, again, that's about doing what you need to do. And let me see what they suggest is what it is you need to do. Okay, show me the reason for the Chariot in this Five of Pentacles time here. Somebody's feeling out in the cold. What do they do about it? Do they call? Do they reach out? Do they wait? What are they supposed to do here with this? During this month of March, till the end of March, into the beginning of April. Four of Wands. So Four of Wands is about foundations. It is about building. It is about a level of achievement that tells me that in this relationship, in this structure, in this business, whatever this is that we're looking at for all the different people here, there's a foundation being built. And so I do feel like everything here looks really positive, but some of you are dealing with some players here that are, just not quite sure of themselves. They want what they want, and so some of them with cold feet, and so they exited the picture for a little bit, but they're coming back in. And I like the end result. I like what is going to culminate for most Sages here out of what these energies are bringing in. The month of March Madness. A lot of very out of the blue kinds of things can happen during this month, so stay positive. We're all co-creators. We're helping to manifest what's coming before us by what's in us and within our hearts, minds, and our emotions, and the moment right now. So make sure that in your foundation, you're building that foundation in your intellect, in your thoughts, with good positive thoughts. That what you need is coming to you. You can meet any challenge, and you can take a step towards what it is that you want to bring into your life. Most things, you got to walk across, go through something, some kind of challenge in order to get to the reward. It's the way of life. So tells me that you're capable. So I want to say, if there's somebody you're missing, reach out. Send some kind of simple, sweet message, that just, says, hey, I'm thinking about you. Open the door. Open the window. I feel like it just takes a little bit of effort. So Sag, for any of you that are, going through any situations that are making you feel like getting out, running, maybe that's just because there's a fear of not receiving this. And yet, there's actually something there. So I want to say, don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. So that is one. I'm going to go ahead and do another one here and see what comes up for the sign of Sag. Roughly it's about the 12th of March. I was hoping to get these out all at the beginning of March. That didn't happen. There was a point where I was making videos and they just would not upload. They would not save. And I happened to catch a YouTube video from somebody else. I don't remember what YouTube reader it was, but they were like, Taurus, I don't know what's up with you, but I just cannot get your videos to upload on the same day. And I had to laugh. So sometimes things just happen that way. Planets, they get in our way. So let's go ahead and take a look at another reading here quickly for Sag. We're already 20 minutes in. Okay, what are the messages and energies for the sign of Sagittarius for the next 30 days approximately, starting here around March 12th or whatever the time is that you came to the video. For a lot of people, the way that it works is that not everybody was born at the same time in that month, and so there are waves that hit you from the planets. You know, some of you, the messages will apply right now, and for a larger number of you, the messages are going to mean something towards the end of the month. And so just remember that. Keep that in mind. So, and we're in the month of March, like I said. And strange things happen. Out of the blue, people come back. We got Mercury retrograde coming too. Boy. So, what are the energies and messages for the sign of Sagittarius? Sign of Sag. Sign of Sag. I love my little Sag friends. I have one in particular that's really cool, and I have a sister that's a Sag, and love their energy. Fiery. So, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles coming up for Sag. So this is the overall energy, and this is a supportive energy. I like this card because it represents a cycle change. And, you know, for most of you, this is a positive cycle change. The 7 represents going to the next level of something. You already have success, and now you're making the next step up. And so maybe for some of you, it's job promotion. Maybe for some of you, it's getting to the next level in a relationship. In business, I always look at this as also being a very strong sign for a cycle change in the money that's being made within the business, that it's about to jump up. So business is going to be stimulated, and there's going to be a larger flow of customers. So it's a good card to start out with, and that does cover the next 30 days. So if you're a business owner wondering about stuff like that, should be a much better month being stimulated. Let's see here. First card out. 2 of Cups. Again, could be a relationship reading, but works in just about every aspect. Relationships, career. So in career, this is a positive partnership. 2 people that appreciate each other, 2 people that work together well, people that complement each other. And so in a relationship reading, romantic, you know, this is going to the next level. Somebody may be, you know, wanting to take things to the next level. So let's see what's going to come up next here. Crossing the 2 of Cups. 6 of Wands. So the 6 of Wands, this is success. This also, not just success, but for me, when I look at it in relationship, romantic, for me, this means that you're in a relationship that maybe you've just finished going through the dating phase, you know, and you're ready to become more committed. And you're going to live together, or, you know, again, some boost up in the level of commitment in a relationship between this couple. And because it's the 6, I like it. It comes in as a very balanced number. And so again, I'm going to say that for relationships, this is good. It's expansion, next level. For business, this means that you've already been putting in some time on the business for what it is you do, maybe with this partner, and you're just getting to the point to where you're starting to see profit. The business is starting to take off, and there's success. And so that's a great way to be going energy-wise here, Sag. So I do feel like hard work is paying off. I feel like relationship issues should be coming to balance. I feel like you know, putting in a good honest effort to, you know, any relationship that you're going through where you may be having difficulties, really looking at your part, you know, and why things may be a little unbalanced. I do recognize that, you know, that one of the comfy things with Sag for me is they're very direct. And I've seen little things that are written about Sag is that they don't have a filter. So, and I've experienced that part of it too. But you know, with the Sages I know, it was always in a loving way, always meant to be loving. So I would say that that's, you know, going to be a good majority of you out there because that's what I've experienced. As a whole, most people are pretty good if you're not, you know, taking something from them. Okay, third card out in your foundation. Oh, there's that Knight of Swords again. So now, Knight of Swords, it's a very fast-moving energy. In a relationship reading, it can mean that somebody's, you know, kind of temporarily out of the situation. They're gone. This can be because of cold feet. It can be commitment issues. It can be a little bit of anything that just kind of represents fear and how somebody deals with that. So, some people like to say, oh, this is my knight in shining armor. Well, you know, the knight in shining armor is coming running in, kicking up a bunch of stones and dust, and for me, that's not what the card represents. It can represent one other thing for me, which is, again, air signs between the ages of roughly 25 up to about 40, 42, some a little later. But anyway, the Knight and air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and let's see what comes out after this. So this also can represent your energy. Maybe you're in too big of a hurry and you don't want to be in too big of a hurry. You might miss something. So if this is you and you're, you know, oh, I got to get this done, slow down. Just slow down. Okay. Oh, into the recent past, we have the Ace of Pentacles now. So there may have been an offer that just came to you here in the not too far off past. Again, you know, it's connected with that Six of Wands, and so I feel like, you know, you've had something get started recently in a relationship reading again. You may have just been offered, you know, somebody, you know, ask you to marry them, and then they got cold feet and off they went. But yet, looking at what's crossing your relationship for the longer term, I would say things are going to come into balance if anybody's having that situation. So again, try not to worry, and connected directly to that again was some kind of an offer that does eventually end up leading to success, so long as you don't give up. Okay, so into the crowning of your cross. King of Pentacles. Ta-da! This could be an earth sign male, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This can be a business owner. This can be the man or woman that can make you feel emotionally secure. In business though, we have the idea there of partnership and something happening recently for this partnership. Some kind of money came in to stimulate the business, or, you know, business started picking up, and they're experiencing success. And here's your partner, King of Pentacles or Queen of Pentacles. Again, it can go either way on the sexes. Typically the kings, though, from about the age of 35 on up, and I'm going to say that, you know, not all men are kings by the time they're 35, so it can be from 35 up. Some men make it by the age of 35 to king status. But again, I'm just going to say that this is either an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this is somebody has their own business, or somebody that's doing well with money, somebody who's having some success. Perhaps you're having this kind of an attitude with this person. The Knight of Swords, you're kind of running in the other direction, and it's saying slow down. You know, are you looking at everything? You know, you already have this deeper connection, and it feels like, you know, you're gonna make it, you're gonna work things out, and things are gonna be okay. So whatever's going on, slow down that energy. For me, a lot of times this is meaning somebody is very much in their head. They want to serve their own agenda. They want what they want, and so they're pushing for it, and they can be, you know, a little bit annoying. So don't be annoying, and don't let anybody be annoying to you. Slow their ass down. King of Pentacles. Okay, into the crowning. So I do like that energy, and if this is representing you, Okay, if this is the energy that you're coming into, for me again, if this is a spread for somebody who's in business with partnership, I'm going to say strong partner, or this is representing you as being a strong in business. So I want to say just, keep your head down, keep doing what you got to do, because it does look like you're going to have success in the long run. What's coming into the near future? Three of Pentacles. So for me, Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles in a relationship reading. For me, this is about expansion. It's about understanding, coming to an understanding. In business, I like it. It still is kind of fitting the overall theme for what I was getting for people who are looking for questions that have to do with business. So Sag is going into business, in a business, whatever it is. Good, positive time of expansion. Again, we're in March. We're in that time where people start spending money again. The temperatures are heating up a little bit, and they're out and doing things, and so there's just more stimulation, expansion, and growth. So Three of Pentacles, really positive in this reading. I'm gonna clarify a couple cards. Again, Seven of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It represents cycle change. It represents getting to the next level. It represents a good positive energy coming in. So I want to go ahead and clarify the very first card out, which was the Two of Cups here. We're going to get a clarifying card on the Two of Cups. Show me what's going on with this Two of Cups for Sagittarius. What is the energy of the Two of Cups representing for the people watching under the sign of Sagittarius? Okay, got the card of the Hermit. So some of you might be interested in a Virgo. Some of you may have a business partner that is a Virgo. Again, earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, represented by the King of Pentacles. Or this is a business partner, this is a boss, somebody who is solid, somebody who may be being very quiet right now. Maybe they're not connecting because they temporarily disappeared. So I want to say Two of Cups crossed by the Hermit. So what else is there? Two of Cups crossed by the Hermit. Again, I want to say that maybe things are a little bit quiet right now. You're waiting on a response from somebody. People in business, I feel like maybe you've got a good business connection that you're waiting on. Maybe that's the King of Pentacles and you're waiting on that partnership to come in. Maybe they offered you a partnership and you're just waiting to sign the contracts to go into business. But whatever this is, anything having to do with business, I'm going to say you're on a positive track. You've got expansion coming. I want to say you're close to understanding everything you need to understand to put into motion. For some of you, it's already in motion, and you've got success coming your way in the month of March, expansion coming. Relationships, expansion in the understanding of the relationship. For some of you, somebody coming back who got cold feet, and you've talked, and you reached out to this person from the past and you got together, or you're going to get together here shortly. Good, positive results coming up. So, Two of Cups, the Hermit. Show me this Knight of Swords in their foundation. Why is this energy in their foundation? Why is the energy of the... So the energy may be there. You may be in a big old hurry because you've been experiencing kind of lack, being out in the cold, feeling like somebody's missing. Okay, so that can apply to all those stories we were talking about there. And again, here we go with the Ace of Pentacles that came up in the recent past. So I feel like this person, for some of you, this person made an offer to you and then they skedaddled, and so again, I feel like the commitment for some of these partners you're looking at, they just got cold feet. But again, I feel like they'll be back in the picture soon. We had 4 cards pop out on that Knight of Swords. So I think that the Knight of Swords also could be as a result of the Ace of Pentacles that came up again, clarifying for the Knight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. Perhaps you had money come in and you were you were, feeling the pain of a lack of money, and the Ace of Pentacles came in, maybe an investor, something like that, is giving you this boost, and so you're just, you're trying to get things done. And again, when I see this as part of your energy, I want to say slow down. You could make mistakes. You could piss people off. You could, be reacting from emotion, fear. Slow down. It's going to be okay. So, and we also have the Four of Wands. And so again, this is about building this foundation, perhaps for this business. For those of you looking at business, finances, a boss, whatever, I feel like a partnership, whatever, a good foundation being built. That's what's going on there. And the last one, Six of Pentacles. And so this is about, trying to find balance in your financial situation and actually achieving it. So I feel like the reason why this energy is because of the desire for this, okay, ultimately, or for equal give and take in a relationship from this guy that took off, who will be back, it looks like. So I'm going to clarify, whoops, make sure I get these straightened back out before I start doing that. Looks like we're all good. Yeah. So I'm going to clarify the King of Pentacles up here. Show me the King of Pentacles and what it represents for Sagittarius. And we're at 36 minutes. Okay. About to be done here. So, okay, so King of Pentacles coming up. Being clarified by the Queen of Cups. So this King of Pentacles, again, the genders can be either way. So the King of Pentacles can actually be the Queen of Cups. This can be a water sign female, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be somebody who is connected to the King of Pentacles, Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, the boss, a business owner. Maybe this is his wife. Maybe this is the woman that he loves. I don't know. Possibility of a three-party situation? Maybe. For some of you, probably. But Queen of Cups. Show me what else is clarifying this King of Pentacles for people in the sign of Sagittarius for today through the next 30 days. Show me. Justice. So, so maybe for some of you, you had something that you had to do that was legal, some kind of a legal situation, okay, and it comes up favorable for you, okay. Don't get all freaked out. Don't go taking off. Hang tight. It's all good. Slow down. It's gonna be okay. So justice. Justice can. Oh, let's see here. Justice. Some of you can be dealing with a Libra. Justice, Libra. You could be dealing with a Libra. This could be that Libra that took off. Or any other air sign. Or any other sign, really. But, so, Justice. Also clarifying that King of Pentacles. So, this may be a legal payoff from a business owner or somebody that you're in some kind of a legal battle with. Maybe you had to pay out some money in a legal battle recently. That would be maybe a couple, maybe one, two. I don't feel like many had to pay out in a legal battle here recently. Okay, show me this Three of Pentacles for Sag in the near future, and then we're going to call it a day. Three of Pentacles. Two of Swords. So, Two of Swords representing a decision that has to be made, and it's clarifying the Three of Pentacles. And so for me, through the understanding that you have up to this far about whatever the situation is that you're in, you still have a choice to make. But when I see that Two of Swords, I think it's not quite time to make the choice. It's not quite time to make that decision. So again, so it's about slowing down so you can make that right choice, and it's an educated guess, not from the seat of your pants. Okay? So take your time with any upcoming decisions. You have the time. It'll be okay. Some of you, you're trying to decide between two different people. Water sign and an earth sign, water sign and an air sign, earth sign and I don't know that there's fire. There's going to be fire out there for some of you. Aries, Leo, Sag. Show me the clarifying energy for the Three of Pentacles for the rest of the Sages out there, for more of the Sages. Page of Pentacles. So we got these offerings of Pentacles coming in. Page of Pentacles, this can be a child. This can represent a child, earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, under the age of 25. This can represent an offer coming in your way. Page of Pentacles, the Pentacles, very grounded offer. So whatever this is, this can be a message about money. This, again, could be a job offer, could be anything to do with finances, but in the positive news, positive offer, something like that. Again, can be a child, can be a decision that is being made based on a child. So, I think that's about it here for Sag. I'm going to do one more clarifier on the Six of Wands, this crossing energy for Sag. What is the Six of Wands? What is this success that's coming their way? There's one. I think I'm going to get another one. Nine of Pentacles. So again, emotional security, material security. This is also a very strong sign of being independent and strong financially, emotionally. Very good card to have. That's what's crossing. That's the clarifying energy for the Six of Wands, which is your crossing energy, Sag, for this next 30-day period. And so I want to say this is going to turn out positive. Whatever it is you're waiting on, I do feel like you're going to be feeling a lot better by the end of the next 30-day period. It does feel like something is going to transpire with somebody that, because again, I want to say overall this is about partnerships in one way or another, whether it be romantic or business. I feel like you have a favorable connection here. I kind of feel like some of you are coming at it from the wrong place. Some of you are too in your head about something. And maybe this person made an offer to you in the past and you didn't accept. You kind of ran away from it. But again, anytime I see that Knight of Swords, I feel like you were in the wrong space. You were too much in your head, and you weren't coming from reality. You weren't coming from what you knew was certain. So I want to say slow down, Sag. Make sure you're doing your research before you jump to any conclusions, because I feel like, again, this is a time you want to slow down a little bit, make sure you're doing what you need to do, staying positive, staying focused, and you're going to have a positive expansion coming, whether it's in relationship, romantic, business, partnership, whatever it is. And there are choices that you still need to make, but it's not the right time to make. So just don't put yourself under too much pressure. Okay? All right, Sag. That's going to be it for this next 30-day period with Sag. And again, I'm going to try and get these out right around the 10th of each month. I'm sure I'm going to be way off on certain months, so sorry ahead of time. I have a full-time job on my hands with creating a company and doing these readings and taking care of family and other responsibilities. So I'll do my best. I always figure that they're going to come out right at the perfect time. So if y'all are like, hey dude, where is it? I'll be like, it's coming exactly when it's supposed to. So final message for YouTube readers out there. I myself have been watching a lot of you, watching it, consistency, patterns for myself as well. I've been blown away by the consistency of so many readers out there on YouTube. Vision Psychic Hotline is about to launch, and so what I would love to do is get a whole bunch of the YouTube readers together and provide a place where you can link your videos, your content to, so long as it doesn't talk about death or legal stuff, whatnot. But send a email to Tristan's house at live.com, TRISTANS house@live.com, if you'd be interested in doing some test readings for my business partner and I, and getting yourself onto our website, linking you up so you have another source of income, another possibility for getting readings, and probably at better pay. So anyways, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Sorry about all the extra info. It's kind of a must, but anyways, thanks again, Sag. Have a good month. Stay positive. Slow down. Look at everything. Love you. Have a good one.